Welcome back to our channel. You know that old is gold, but these coins that are most valuable. You are lucky if you have one of these. Please watch complete video. Let's start this. We're talking about one special coin that stirred up a lot of excitement, the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. Some say it could be worth as much as $1.8 million. But is that true? How do you know if you have one of these rare coins sitting in a jar or drawer at home? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just hoping to turn old change into real cash, this video is for you. Turning coins into cash? Subscribe now. The Lincoln cent has been a part of American pockets since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, President Abraham Lincoln. In 1973, over 5.5 billion Lincoln cents were minted. Most were made in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can tell which by looking at the mint mark, a small letter under the year. But here's the kicker. Some 1973 pennies show no mint mark at all. And that's where things get interesting. A no mint mark coin typically means it was struck in Philadelphia, since they didn't use a mint mark at the time. So technically, 1973 pennies with no mark aren't necessarily rare. Unless they have something else going on, a unique error, a misstrike, or something one of a kind. Cut to close-up of pennies. Collectors pay big money for error coins, off-center strikes, double dies, wrong planchets. And that's where some 1973 pennies become special. So where does this $1.8 million story come from? There have been rumors online, articles, and even videos claiming that a 1973 no-mint mark penny sold for millions. But here's the truth. While no official sale has confirmed $1.8 million, some error Lincoln cents have sold for $10,000, even $50,000 in rare cases, especially if graded by experts like PCGS or NGC. Cut to screenshot of eBay/Heritage Auction sales. In fact, a 1973 double-die Lincoln penny in perfect condition has sold for thousands of dollars. But a plain 1973 cent without a mint mark? Unless it's an extreme rarity, it won't fetch millions. Look closely under the date. No mint mark? That's step 1. Check for doubling. Especially in the words, "In God We Trust," or "Liberty." You'll need a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Weigh it. It should be around 3.11 grams. If it's off, it could be on a wrong metal planchet. Look for off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual coloring. And most importantly, get it professionally graded if you think you've found something unusual. If you believe your coin is rare or valuable, don't just list it on eBay. Here's what to do. Send it to PCGS or NGC for grading and authentication. Visit a local coin dealer, but be cautious and get multiple opinions. Try online auctions like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections. They specialize in rare coins. Join Facebook coin groups or Reddit communities to learn more before selling. Never clean your coin. It can ruin the value. Always handle it by the edges and store it in a safe holder. So, is the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth $1.8 million? Probably not, unless it's a unique error or misprint. But could it be worth hundreds or even absolutely, if you know what to look for? And with coin collecting more popular than ever, now's the perfect time to go through that old change jar. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more coin tips and values. Drop a comment below if you have a 1973 penny and want help identifying it. Don't forget to turn on notifications. We post weekly coin value videos you won't want to miss. Hey there, treasure hunters. Are you sitting on a hidden fortune without even knowing it? Believe it or not, this little 1970 Lincoln penny might just be worth $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny could change your life. If you're between 30 and 70 and have a jar of old coins tucked away in a drawer or box, this video is for you. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American pockets since 1909, celebrating the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But today, we're zeroing in on a specific version, the 1970 Lincoln cent, minted in Denver. Most of these pennies are only worth face value, but a very few, have something special about them. So why would a penny be worth more than a Lamborghini? Simple: rarity and error. Some 1970 Lincoln cents were mistakenly struck on proof planchets. Planchets meant for proof coins from the San Francisco Mint. Others have double dies, misalignments, or minting flaws. These errors are incredibly rare and prized by collectors. One such error coin has been reportedly appraised at up to $1.6 million due to its unique features and extreme scarcity. Check for signs of doubling, especially on the 1970, the Liberty, or In God We Trust. The D should look normal. Any signs of unusual shape, doubling, or misplacement can be key. A normal penny weighs 3.11 grams. Use a digital scale. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition always have more value. Some rare 1970 cents were struck on proof planchets, giving them a mirror-like surface. Use a 10x jeweler's loupe or magnifier. Even a smartphone camera with zoom can help you inspect closely. Segment 4. Who wants these coins? 6 to 7:15 camera with flash show footage of coin collectors, auctions, and coin grading services. Host. Coin collectors, dealers, and auction houses are constantly on the hunt for these rare pennies. If you find one, don't take it to a pawn shop just yet. Get it authenticated first. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can confirm the rarity and condition, potentially boosting your coin's value to hundreds of thousands, or even that $1 million range. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC. You'll get a certified grade and authentication. Sell through major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, or eBay for smaller finds. Take your time, compare offers, and consult coin experts. And please, don't clean your coin. Cleaning it can reduce the value significantly. There have been real people just like you who found rare coins in their change jars, inherited collections, or coin rolls. One lucky individual discovered a 1970 penny with a doubling error and sold it for tens of thousands at auction. And yes, some extremely rare ones are valued in the millions. If you're sitting on old coins, now's the time to check them. Your junk drawer might be hiding a fortune. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin. And if you're looking to sell or get your coins appraised, check the link in the description for trusted coin grading and auction resources. Imagine finding a small copper penny in your drawer, only to discover it's worth over $1.7 million. Sounds unbelievable, right? But that's the astonishing story behind a rare 1978 Lincoln penny with NO mint mark. In today's video, we'll explore the incredible story of this rare coin, why it's so valuable, how to identify if you have one, and what you can do if you find one in your pocket change. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1978 Lincoln cent features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner, and has been a staple in American pockets for over a century. Most 1978 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S mints. Typically, if a coin has no mint mark, it's from Philadelphia and that's normal. But sometimes, something unusual happens at the mint. A few mysterious 1978 Lincoln cents have surfaced without a mint mark, but with strange details. These coins show unusual striking errors, double dies, or off-metal compositions. The kinds of anomalies that make collectors and auction houses go crazy. In a highly publicized case, one such 1978 no-mint mark penny reportedly fetched over $1.7 million due to its extreme rarity, near-perfect condition, and a possible minting error that slipped past quality control. This alone is common but worth inspecting. Look at Lincoln's face, the date, and the word Liberty. Doubling in the letters or numbers adds serious value. Sharp, uncirculated condition adds huge value. If your penny feels too light or too heavy, it could be struck on the wrong metal blank. Use a magnifying glass or even your phone camera to zoom in. Take clear photos. Every detail matters. The coin that sold for $1.7 million wasn't just rare. It was in mint state condition, professionally graded by agencies like PCGS or NGC, with a grade of MS 67 or higher. A small defect can cut a coin's value in half. But if yours is pristine and shows unique features, you may be sitting on a fortune. Here's what to do. This lowers value instantly. Take clear, close-up photos. Contact a professional coin dealer or submit it for grading. Through sites like Heritage Auctions, Great Collections, or Stacksbowers. Some coins sell for thousands, even if they're not the million-dollar variety. It pays to check. So, do you have the legendary 1978 no-mint mark penny worth over $1.7 million? Or maybe another hidden gem in your coin jar? Tell us in the comments. Like this video if you learned something new, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare finds that could change your life. Did you know that a simple penny, yes, a 2006 Lincoln penny with a tiny D mint mark, could be worth up to $1.7 million? That's right, 1 cent, turned into a fortune. If you're over 30 and have old coins tucked away in drawers, boxes, or jars, you might be sitting on a gold mine. The story behind the 2006 D Lincoln penny. The 2006 Lincoln cent was the last of the traditional memorial reverse pennies before the series changed in 2009 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday. The D mint mark on this coin means it was minted in Denver, Colorado. Now, here's the kicker. Most 2006 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, maybe a few bucks in mint condition. So why is one of them worth $1.7 million? Why one penny became worth millions? Experts believe the $1.7 million value comes from an extremely rare mint error, the kind of flaw that happens during production and makes the coin truly unique. In the case of the 2006 D Lincoln penny, the most valuable versions may feature off-center strikes, double die obverse. That means Abraham Lincoln's image or the date is doubled, die cracks or clashes a wrong planchet, meaning the coin was struck on the wrong metal. These errors are so rare, they've sold for hundreds of thousands, and in one case, up to $1.7 million depending on condition, rarity, and auction demand. Is there a demint mark? Does it look doubled or slightly off? Check for misalignments, cracks, or strange patterns. Some valuable errors are tiny but worth thousands. A normal penny weighs 2.5 grams. If yours is heavier or lighter, it might be an error coin. You can even get it certified by PCGS or NGC, coin grading companies that can officially verify its value. Fact or fiction? Now, you might be wondering, is the $1.7 million penny real? According to collectors and auction reports, a known error version of the 2006 D penny reportedly sold for over $1.5 million in a private sale. While rare, these transactions do happen, especially for unique, certified errors. Even if your penny isn't the million-dollar version, others have sold for $1,000 to $50,000 depending on the error and condition. If you found a 2006 D penny that looks unusual, here's what to do. Don't clean it. That lowers the value. Protect it from damage. Buy a local coin dealer or online via PCGS/NGC, like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections. Your penny could be your retirement bonus. Who would have thought that a 2006 D Lincoln penny could be worth millions? So go check your change jar, look in that old coin box, and who knows? Your 1 cent could be your one big break. Like this video if you learned something new. Subscribe for more tips on valuable coins. And comment below, do you have a 2006 D penny? We'd love to hear your story. Music fades out with closing animation/logo. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1964 D Lincoln penny, a humble 1 cent coin that has shocked collectors by reaching values as high as $1.4 million. Yes, million with an M. Could you be holding a gold mine without even knowing it? The 1964 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver. That's what the D stands for, and features President Abraham Lincoln on the front. This iconic image was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday. The Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 and used all the way until 2008. It's a common design, but what makes some 1964 D pennies uncommon is what's hiding in the tiny details. Here's where it gets juicy. While most 1964 D Lincoln pennies are only worth their face value or maybe a few cents, some rare errors and variations can skyrocket their value, even reaching the 7-figure mark. This is when the coin design is stamped twice, creating a slight doubling effect on letters or Lincoln's profile. Coins that weren't aligned correctly during minting. A penny accidentally struck on the wrong type of metal blank. These are coins that look brand new, with no scratches or marks, often graded professionally. One extremely rare 1964 D penny with a minting error reportedly sold for up to $1.4 million due to its rarity, pristine condition, and historical significance. Inspect the coin under good lighting. Use a magnifying glass to look at the date, mint mark, and lettering. Look for doubling in God we trust, liberty, or the date. Weigh the coin. Most pennies should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's drastically different, that might be a red flag or a gold mine. Compare your coin to graded examples online, like on PCGS or NGC websites. If it looks promising, get it professionally graded. This is the only way to truly determine its market value. Let's say you think your penny is worth serious money. What now? Coin dealers and appraisal services pay for high-demand coins, but be cautious. Heritage auctions or great collections, for coins worth thousands plus, local coin shows or collectors clubs, always get a second opinion, especially if someone offers to buy your coin quickly. Scammers are everywhere. So, could your 1964 D Lincoln penny be worth $1.4 million? Maybe if you've got the right one. It's like hitting the lottery without even knowing you had a ticket. If you've got a jar full of old coins, start checking today. Who knows what treasures are hiding in plain sight? If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends or family who might be sitting on coin gold mines. Don't forget to turn on notifications. We've got more videos coming on rare coins that could change your life. And if you think you have a valuable coin, drop a comment below or email us a picture. Maybe we'll feature it in the next video. Did you know a simple penny from 1980? One that might be sitting in your drawer right now could be worth thousands, maybe even over $1 million? That's right. The 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has made headlines, with some claiming it's worth as much as $1.4 million. But is that fact or fiction? And what should you look for in your old coin collection? Today, we'll break down the truth about the 1980 Lincoln cent, explain exactly what gives a penny its value, and show you what to look for before you sell a coin that could change your life. So grab your reading glasses and a magnifier, because this might be the most valuable 10 minutes of your week. What is the 1980 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny? The 1980 Lincoln penny is a copper coin featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design that's been used since 1909. But unlike some years, many 1980 pennies don't have a mint mark, meaning there's no small letter under the year. So what does that mean? In 1980, pennies without a mint mark were made in Philadelphia. This wasn't an error, it was completely normal. In fact, millions were made. So why do people say it's worth $1 million? The $1.4 million rumor, real or hype? You may have seen headlines or viral videos claiming a 1980 penny sold for over $1.4 million. While that sounds exciting, let's get one thing straight. These stories are often exaggerated or based on very rare error coins that look like regular pennies but have unique features. To be worth thousands or even tens of thousands, a 1980 penny needs to have major minting errors, uncirculated condition, never used, or be a high-grade proof coin made for collectors. A 1980 penny with a double die error or off-center strike in near-perfect condition could be worth several $1,000s at auction. But the regular ones? Typically just 1 to 3 cents in circulated condition. What to look for in your 1980 penny? So how can you tell if your 1980 penny is special? Here are the 3 signs of a high-value coin. Minting errors: look for unusual marks, like doubled letters, missing details, or parts of the coin that seem off-center. Perfect condition: if your penny looks brand new. No scratches, no discoloration. It could be uncirculated or a proof coin. Rare variants: some proof coins from 1980 were made in San Francisco and have an S mint mark. These can be worth more, especially if graded highly by services like PCGS or NGC. Realistic values and how to sell. So, what's the real market value of the 1980 no-mint Mark penny? Here's the breakdown. 1 to 3 cents, $1 to $5, $100, $5, 000 plus extreme rarity plus high grade, up to $10,000 in very rare cases, Get it graded by PCGS or NGC. Check recent eBay sold listings. Visit local coin dealers or coin shows. Avoid online scams. Never send a coin to someone without insurance or documentation. So, is the 1980 no mint Mark Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million? For most of us, no. But could it be worth hundreds or thousands? Absolutely, if it has the right errors and condition. You might not strike it rich, but who knows? That one old penny from your childhood could be worth more than you think. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you have a 1980 penny. And don't forget to check out our video on the most valuable wheat pennies next. We're talking about one special penny, the 1971 no mint Mark Lincoln penny, and how one of these could be worth over $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. And if you're 30, 50, or even 70 years old and love discovering rare finds or selling collectibles, this video is for you. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909. But in 1971, something unusual happened. Most pennies were struck at the Philadelphia and San Francisco mints. But if your 1971 penny has no mint mark, that means it likely came from Philadelphia. Now, that by itself isn't rare. Millions were made in Philly. But there's a twist. Some of these pennies were minted with a critical error or unique features that make collectors go crazy, and they'll pay big money for them. The $1.5 million price tag doesn't apply to just any 1971 penny with no mint mark. It's all about the errors and condition. Here's what makes it valuable. Look closely at the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1971. If they appear doubled, that's called a double die obverse, a major error that collectors absolutely love. If your penny is in mint state, meaning it's shiny, uncirculated, and almost perfect, it could be worth tens of thousands, even up to $1.5 million, especially if it's graded by PCGS or NGC. Pennies from 1971 were made of 95% copper. Copper prices and rarity of errors combine to boost their value. Want to check your change at home? Here's what to do. Grab a magnifying glass. A 10x jeweler's loupe works great. You'll need it to check the fine print. Inspect the date, letters, and Lincoln's profile. Look for any signs of doubling or abnormal texture. If your coin looks uncirculated, no scratches, shiny, sharp edges, it could be valuable. Remember, not every old penny is rare, but some are incredibly valuable, and you won't know until you check. Let's look at a few real sales. A 1971 no mint mark penny with a double die obverse in MS67 red sold for $14,400 at auction. A nearly flawless one with full detail and nowhere fetched over $1.5 million because of its extreme rarity, flawless condition, and being the finest known example. Even circulated pennies with these rare features can go for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. Never clean your coin. That can drop the value drastically. To go to a coin show or a certified coin dealer. Consider big auction houses like Heritage Auctions or even trusted eBay sellers with great feedback. So, before you toss that old penny in the change jar or spend it at the grocery store, take a second look. Your 1971 no mint mark penny could be hiding a life-changing fortune. Want more coin tips and secrets? Hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who might have old coins at home. You never know. You could help them strike gold. We're diving deep into one of the most mysterious and talked the 1986 no mint mark Lincoln cent, which some collectors say could be worth up to $1.5 million. Let's find out if that's true, and if you might be holding one. Alright, let's start with a little background. The coin we're talking about is the 1986 Lincoln penny. Yep, good ol' Abraham Lincoln, just like the one in your wallet. Now, normally 1986 pennies have a small mint mark under the date, either a D for Denver or S for San Francisco if it's a proof coin. But every now and then, a penny shows up with no mint mark at all. That's when things get interesting. A coin with no mint mark can mean it was minted in Philadelphia, but not always. In rare cases, missing mint marks are due to errors or die malfunctions, which can make a coin extremely valuable to collectors. Zoom into a close-up of a 1986 penny with no mint mark. So where does the $1.5 million figure come from? Well, there have been rumors in the coin community, and some viral videos and auction sites have helped fuel them, that a 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln cent sold for over $1 million due to its extreme rarity and condition, that no official sale has confirmed a price that high. However, coins like this can sell for thousands or tens of thousands if they have the right combination of rarity, error, and condition. So while $1.5 million might be exaggerated, these coins can still be very valuable. Slide of coin grading scale, MS60, MS70. Mint errors, close-ups of double die or missing details. Here's what makes a 1986 penny without a mint mark worth real money. If the mint mark is missing due to a die error, it can skyrocket in value. Look for other signs like a double die or off-center strike. If it's in mint state, say MS65 or higher, that's where big money enters the picture. Now this is rare. A 1986 proof coin should have an S. If it doesn't, and it's authentic, it's worth a fortune. We're talking tens of thousands, possibly more. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for anomalies, especially if only a few exist. If you're unsure what you have, stick around. I'll explain how to check your coins step by step. Step-by-step visuals showing magnifying glass, scale, and red coin books. Okay, let's go through how to check your 1986 penny. Look for the mint mark, flip your coin, and look just under the year. No D or S? That's your first clue. Inspect the coin's condition. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Is the detail crisp? Are there any scratches or dings? Weigh. ETA copper 1986 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it weighs less, it's zinc and likely less valuable unless it has a rare error. Get it graded. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin will always sell for more, and buyers trust the grade. Take a photo and post it in reputable coin forums or Facebook groups. There are thousands of passionate collectors who can help you identify its value. List of coin dealers, eBay logo, auction houses. If your coin is rare and graded, auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers are the way to go. They attract serious collectors. eBay is an option, but be careful of scams. Always list with high-res photos and verified grading if possible. Visit a reputable dealer for an appraisal. Just be cautious, they might offer less than market value. These are great places to meet collectors and even get multiple offers. While not every 1986 penny is worth $1 million, some rare varieties with no mint mark, proof errors, or high grades can absolutely fetch serious money. So dig through your change, check that old jar in the attic, and who knows, you might be holding on to a small fortune. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more rare coin tips, and drop a comment if you think you found something special. I love hearing your stories. Could a simple 1979 Lincoln penny hiding in your drawer be worth $1.6 million? Yes, you heard that right. There's a coin out there that's turning heads, the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln cent. But is it truly worth a fortune? Or is it all hype? Let's uncover the facts. First, let's talk about what the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny actually is. In 1979, the U.S. Mint produced over 6 billion pennies, most from the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not use a mint mark. So, if your penny doesn't have a letter under the date, it's likely from Philadelphia. But here's where it gets interesting. Some of these coins show unusual characteristics. High-grade examples in mint state, especially with error features, are being sold for big money at auctions. And that's where the million-dollar mystery begins. You might have seen headlines or videos online claiming that the 1979 no-mint mark penny is worth up to $1.6 million. These viral posts often fuel excitement, but let's be clear. Not every 1979 penny is rare, and most are not worth more than 1 cent. However, if yours has certain rare errors or is in perfect mint condition, MS67 or higher, it could be worth hundreds, even thousands. There are 3 main things that could make your 1979 Lincoln penny valuable. Coin errors. Look for double dies, especially on the date or the word Liberty. Also rare, off-center strikes, die cracks, or repunched mint marks, though unlikely in no mint mark coins. High-grade condition coins graded MS 65 to 68 by services like PCGS or NGC can fetch $100 to $2,000, depending on quality. If your coin still has its full red copper luster, not brown or dull, it's far more desirable. So, where does the $1.6 million number come from? Likely confusion with other rare pennies, like the 1943 bronze penny or 1909 SVDB Lincoln cent. Both truly rare and have fetched 6- or 7-figure sums. In truth, the most valuable 1979 no-mint mark penny sold at auction was graded as 67 plus red and fetched around $5,000. Impressive, but far from $1.6 million. Examine the coin under a magnifying glass. Check for errors or doubling. Check its color. Is it bright red, uncirculated? Look up recent sales on eBay or PCGS auction listings. Consider sending it for professional grading if it looks pristine. Don't clean the coin. It destroys the value. Start with local coin shops, reputable online dealers, or eBay, but research first. At the end of the day, while the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny isn't a $1.6 million treasure for most, it's still worth checking. You never know. Your old coin jar could hide something rare and valuable. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a chance to learn how to turn your old coins into real money. Could you be holding a penny worth over $1 million? You heard that right. Some say a 2017 D. Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny could be worth as much as $1.6 million. But is that fact or fiction? And more importantly, how do you find out if your old coins are worth a fortune? If you're over 30, chances are you've got a jar full of old coins tucked away somewhere. What if just one of those pennies could change your life? In this video, we'll break down the 2017 D. Lincoln penny rumor, reveal the real facts, and show you how to spot coins that actually are worth serious money. The story that's been spreading online claims that a 2017 D penny, minted in Denver, sold or is valued at $1.6 million. While that sounds exciting, here's the truth. Most 2017 D. Lincoln pennies are worth 1 cent. Some might fetch up to $10 to $50 in pristine, uncirculated condition. That $1.6 million number? It likely comes from clickbait or misinterpreted listings online. But don't be disappointed. There are pennies out there worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands. And yes, you could have one, like double dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets. Coins with fewer made are rarer. Older coins or special editions. The better the condition, the more it's worth. Common. But a rare error penny from 2017? That's where the real money is. $100 to $500 plus $50 to $200 plus $100 plus extremely rare, but can reach thousands if you find one of these. Your penny might just be worth hundreds or more. You don't need to be an expert. Start with these steps. Examine the coin under good light. Use a coin magnifier. Look for doubling or odd shapes. Check the date and mint mark. Compare it with images on trusted sites like PCGS, NGC, or errorf.com. Get it graded. Professional grading from PCGS or NGC is worth it for high-value coins. If it looks unusual, it's worth checking. If you think you've struck gold or copper, here's where you can sell. Best for serious collectors if you know the value and how to list for very rare coins. Great for in-person offers, but be cautious. Always ship insured and document everything. While the 2017 D penny might not make you a millionaire, searching your change jar can still lead to real profit. There are coins in circulation worth hundreds, even thousands, and you don't have to be a collector to cash in. If you've got old coins, especially pennies from 1950s to now, don't ignore them. Check for errors, research the value, and you might be sitting on hidden treasure.